me and the condescending Otis Lover.
The playoff bound Otis Lover. Thank you very much.
Relax.
Did you catch up? Did you catch the people up as to the story behind the playoff run, or do you want to leave that
I
out?
don't think the people are worried about that right now.
Exactly.
What did you think of the victory tonight by the New England Patriots? Obviously, it was tough with Kyler Murray going down, not having a number one quarterback. But can I ask you a question? Is there something going on with all these quarterbacks, players in general, going down with knee injuries? Is it turf? Is it maybe something in their body?
You can't blame it on this field. I mean, this is natural grass. Like the AstroTurf ones are the situations where you hear that.
Players, are players putting things in their body we don't know about?
If you want to go down that road, but I mean, everyone's putting stuff in their bodies that we don't know about.
Hey, whoa, B. We're talking. Let's keep it to football right now.
Hey, I'm talking about football. The Peruvian flake was for the old days. The old days.
Oh, you're off the flake. No more frosted flakes.
No, man.
Hey,
clean living. Talk to me on the weekend, though.
And he's literally in the same sentence. No, I just find it curious that all these players are going down with injuries without people touching them in the open field, and they're just running. Like, how do you go down like that from just running? I don't know.
Hey, man, non-contact injuries they're a real thing, man. Yours truly. You know it's right. It happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us.
Hold on, B. You are 150,000 years old, trying to step on a field with young bucks, thinking you can still keep up and run with them. And
I kept up with them until I didn't.
Exactly. Sitting there
right up until I didn't, I was doing fine.
Sitting there trying to ball with these young kids trying to kill you.
Hey, man, touch football's a real thing.
Speaking of football, playoffs are starting in most fantasy leagues next week.
Oh, yes, I know.
What are your thoughts going into the playoff season for this fantasy season? Do you feel good about your squad?
All three of my squads, I feel very good. Two of the leagues, most points, and then, of course, the glory hole. Let's talk about the glory hole. Let's talk about how
my first season in the glory hole, by the way.
Yeah, and
I didn't embarrass myself.
No, you're in the playoffs. You're looking good.
Finished with a better record than you.
But who
led the league for most of the season?
Who beat who? Heads up between me and you.
I can't remember that far back.
Exactly. Yeah. You can remember records and stuff. And okay.
Are you wearing a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey?
I am. Fucking Mario, man. Come on. Magnifique.
Hey, the Vow's finest. You're not going to get any argument here.
Exactly, man. Respect. Come on.
Yes, sir.
I'll put my Pedersen jersey on for the playoff run.
By the way, for those who know, Tommy Kane won MVP over him in a tournament in Longueuil. Shout out to TK. I'm just saying.
Oh, so that was that was grade 4 or grade 3?
If you know, you know. They were both in juniors, sir. So going into the playoffs, what do you see for your team, sir? Now, how much importance in your mind do season matchups make at this time of the year?
Well, matchups are huge. Matchups are huge, man.
When it comes to playoffs,
any fantasy team, like it's the playoffs. If you have a Seattle Seahawk, you're in trouble. If you're trying to do anything with Geno or DK or Tyler, it's over, man. Because you got the Niners, and that defense is just a bunch of killers. So these are facts. These are facts. So
we're gonna see if you go out and go get that goofy quarterback of yours before playoffs start.
Okay. I'm 3 leagues. I'm rolling with Pat Mahomes, Justin Fields, Justin Herbert. So I'm good at quarterback, B. I'm fine.
I got Josh Allen. You don't see no complaints here, B.
Yeah, I know that's a good, but struggling a bit, kind of limping into the playoffs. Is that a concern?
Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard looks good.
I'm nice with it. I got Stephon Diggs.
But you know, though, that you're living and dying with Buffalo. If something happens to Allen and Diggs, it's over. So
why are you putting your mouth on me, B? Like, what are you doing right now, man? Are you serious right now?
Okay, but let's change gears. Let's talk about your Dallas Cowboys starting tackle, Terrence
Ow!
Steele. Terrence Steele, gone for the
So
year.
here's
What
the
say
thing.
you?
We picked up Jason Peters for a reason, and the reason is right now. I'm not going to talk about the past.
Wow,
Talk
we're
about the
talking.
future.
Oh wow, so
Jason Peters, my starting right tackle, as everybody knows, one of the greatest tackles in football over the past 10 years, 15 so. And we
yeah,
brought him
exactly.
in.
Yeah. 15 years
You
ago,
said-
very good football player.
He
Now,
said it like everybody else said it. I'm here to do what the team asked of me. We expect him to play right tackle for us.
again, delusional.
And to
This
be
man is
honest with you-
delusional. This man is delusional.
To be honest with you,
Just
we
be
made him
honest.
Made a
Be
guy
honest.
better position.
You lost Steele. You almost lost to Houston. The season's over.
Are you still on? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. You're bringing up the fact that we almost lost. Like I said, we didn't lose. My record's 10-3. Philly got to come see me. Let me not talk to you for a minute. Yo, Philly, you see me, B? You got to come see me, money. You know what I mean? Done. You got to come see me, Philly. And yo, to that boy in Atlanta. And yeah, I said boy in Atlanta. You know who you are? You know you be calling me? Call me now. You got to come see me, Philly. Yo, the Grinch is here Christmas Eve.
I'm just saying right now, like, for those of you who watch the show, listen to the show, who know Daryl, when he gets loud like this, it means he's scared, he's afraid, he's concerned about life in general, so he just turns up the volume. That's his only response. I feel bad for him. I really do, because we all know the end of this movie. We know it. Dallas Cowboys fans definitely know it.
Now that we're at a new location and people are hearing you right now, and they're kind of like, who is this idiot? They're finally understanding what I had to deal with for the last 5 years. It's been rough,
but they're not saying who's this idiot. They're like, who's this gentleman and a scholar who seems to be making way too much sense?
Yeah, that's what everybody in Montreal looking at somebody wearing a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey is saying.
Hey,
yeah.
respect, man.
Really
why you gotta hate on Mario? Mario's top three, my man.
Give me your prediction for the first week of the playoffs. Are you gonna go 3-0?
100%. I'll put money on it right now. The triple threat Sanchez parlay. Let's go. You want to do some betting?
I'll do some betting.
Okay. $100.
Right.
If I complete operation,
how am I gonna know you?
Hey, just simmer down, Uncle Daryl. Pump the brakes a little bit.
Wow.
Let the adults speak.
You can drop that Uncle Daryl shit quick. Go ahead.
If we complete operation clean sweep, we go 3 for 3.
Right.
$900. You got to give me 7-1. What?
I'm glad.
That's a proper parlay.
I'm glad.
Ladies and gentlemen, any of you in the bar, if you can hear me right now, is that not a legitimate parlay? 3 games?
I'm glad everybody out there is laughing for me. Like the hedger strikes again. I thought he died, B. I thought you made a couple bets this year. You're up a little bit. I thought you turned the corner.
Okay, fine. How about this? Just the glory hole then. One and done, one game. $100.
Wow.
I'm like, to collect the money, we both need to make it. And the other person needs, you know what I mean? If we both make it, it's a push. If we both lose, it's a push. If one of us wins and one of us loses, $100. Wow. Really? Can't even. You don't believe in your team. A true cowboy.
What are you talking about, B? What are you talking about? I'm not allowed to think?
No, you can. Just act like a man. Step up. Play like a champion. No excuses. Let's go.
You think you're going to peer pressure me? Is that how we're doing this right now?
It wouldn't be the first time a white man. So what?
You know what? I'm taking a bet just because you said that. Because you said that. I'm doing it for my people.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is why on Brothers Talk Ball we have an anti-bullying campaign. We don't like it when people
there are emotions involved, B.
and pressure them into making bad decisions. Case in point, what the Guru just did. He just lost $100.
I'm gonna let you tell it. I'm gonna let you tell it right now. The Guru.
Not that you're ever gonna pay.
High. The Guru wanted this team for this time of year, knowing that Buffalo is gonna have to push for the playoffs, push for the number 1 seed. They're gonna have to move ahead. And who's gonna guide them? Yours truly. Why? It's because it's what I do. B. It's what I do. You know that. The people know that. Everybody watching knows that.
Okay, so let's just get it straight. We got the bets in the glory hole. You got to win. The other guy's got to lose. $100. We're at 645 right now.
35.
Oh, sorry, 635.
See?
Wow.
It's starting already. It's starting already. Now, next week, Daryl, what are you talking about? We were at 8:30. You know what? I'm not talking to you. I'm hanging up the phone. You know what? I'm
Hey,
getting out
for
of
the
here.
record, we could be at 930.
$875.
We could be at $1 million. It doesn't matter because I end up getting the same amount of money every month in those EMTs.
Listen, I'm turning a new leaf. It's a new year.
It's a new year, really? It's December.
By the end of the football season, all debts will be erased.
Yeah, and that's what we agreed on. The
That's
day
right.
after the Super Bowl,
Everything's erased. That's right. Everything's erased. You know why? It's a new guru. It's a new way of looking at life. I'm getting tired of always getting beaten down by the white man, the half-white
I
man,
got you.
the
So,
yellow man,
so that
and
sounds
the
like.
black Nick, little child he has at home.
So what's the interest rate you're paying on that loan at the end of January?
What do you? I'm paying a VIG? What are you?
No. I'm just saying, like, that's where all this cash flow is coming from.
Like I'm paying a VIG right now. What are you doing right now?
No, I'm just saying, like, all of a sudden there's this cash flow at the beginning of February. That's because there's a secured loan somewhere.
I may be working a couple of jobs.
Perhaps.
I'm not any different than any hardworking man out there struggling to make it for his family. I got kids at home
Oh, really?
that I don't have, but that's not the point. Take it easy, guys. At the end of the day, maybe I would have kids home if I wasn't losing money all the time. And maybe that's the key. The key is stop betting with half white people, and maybe you'll keep money in your pocket.
Meanwhile, on the flip side, this is why I've been able to live this life of luxury, all these bets with Daryl.
So my question is to you, sir, are the San Francisco 49ers going to keep up this winning streak? Are they? By the way, who are you playing next week?
We got Seattle this Thursday night. And, yes, they're going to start you. They're going to light them up. It's over.
I think we're going live this Thursday, kids.
Oh, I think so.
It sounds like Brother
Unless,
Sock is
I might be going down to the game, though. So if I'm on location, then I'll have to call it. I'll do the 647-333.
I hope about three drunken white Seattle hillbillies beat you up at the game for opening your mouth too much because you know you're going to.
No, I don't know how many games I've gone down there, survived everyone. Not going to happen.
Well, it's Seattle. Who are we lying to?
Exactly.
You're lucky you don't get a hug by the time you walk out. By the way, congratulations to the Montreal Canadiens for beating the Calgary Flames tonight. Go ahead. Go. Wait a minute. Twice this week.
Also, is this the same Montreal Canadian team that squandered the 4-0 lead against my Vancouver Canucks? Is it those same suckers? Those pieces, those little queens over there? Oh, the Les Habitants? Oh, yeah, I think so. Those guys, yeah. Hey, good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. You fucked up. Bitches.
Yeah, your French is about as horrible as your football prognostication, sir. Really? You're from Canada? There's 2 languages? Learn the second one.
Sacré bleu, tabarnak.
Did you just say sacré bleu?
Sacré bleu.
Oh, my gosh. And you're proud of this as a Canadian, that you don't know your second language. You know what? Go hide your head in shame.
Je m'appelle Sanchez. Oh, just dropping it.
Tu t'appelles retardo. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this week.
You can't say that word now. Come on.
I didn't say the hard R. I said retardo. It's in Spanish.
Ah, nice. The loophole. I like that.
As in a child Negro is not the same as.
Okay, by the way,
what?
Speaking of fantasy football in the playoffs, are you concerned? Are you feeling confident? Like, do you feel good
going into fantasy football?
Yeah,
I'm the man, baby. This is not my only league that I'm going to the playoffs and relax. So what do.
How many leagues are you in?
I got 4 leagues that I'm entering the playoffs, and I was in 5 leagues this year.
Oh, so you missed the playoffs in one?
In one.
Oh, I wouldn't know what that feels like because I've never missed the playoffs ever.
Ah, shut up! Yes, you did.
I'm just saying, like it's never happened.
I'm just saying. Nobody cares about what you're just saying. You're a liar.
You're an 80% man. You're an 80% man.
Nobody wants to hear it. Big week for us this week. We'll know right away where he's at after Thursday because I'm telling you right now, there's a very big chance we may not be live next week because he's going to be all up in his feelings.
This is what
all
Daryl
hurt.
says every week. Daryl tries to plant the seed of doubt, and every single week, what does San Francisco do? They just fucking bang. Bang. And that's what they're going to do to the Seahawks. Hey, all you bettors out there, you want to make some money? Don't pay attention to the money line. Don't pay attention to point spread. Just put your money on San Francisco home for dinner. I'm telling
Johnny
you.
will know. Johnny,
It's a lock.
next Thursday when I'm at work, Seattle, Frisco, who we putting money on? Right now.
Hey-o! Hey-o! Johnny! Johnny!
I don't want to talk to you, Johnny.
This guy's got it going on.
Johnny's on. Well, okay, I'll tell you what. Me and Johnny won tonight, by the way. The only thing we didn't do was we should have took the parlay. Because had we taken the 43 and under, we would have doubled and a half our money. But we won. We're winners. Has to be you, Johnny.
Okay, so whatever you won tonight, maybe package it up and you know the email address. Send it over to the home team. Let's chop down that debt just a little bit. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Do that again.
Well,
You're getting somebody I know, and I'm not saying it now because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But there's going to be a red helmet under somebody's Christmas tree this year. That's guaranteed.
Nice.
Nobody wants somebody walking into walls anymore. It's time to pack it up and take it home. It's been a long day. I worked 2 jobs today, and I had to sit down with you for the better part of a football game.
And it's 8:47 Pacific Standard Time. It's getting late.
Late. No, it's funny. I'll tell you one thing that's better about Vancouver than here. You and I would be getting the night started right now. Good night's sleep, drinks in us. Not a problem. Here, time for bed. Time for bed.
But you just turned 57, so that's why it's time for bed. You're
Really?
slowing down. It's okay.
Really?
That 58?
You're going to try and age shame me?
I'm just saying, like, when you get up to those numbers, you get tired. Slow down a bit. It's fine.
By the way, how about we make a bet, and if you lose, you got to grow your hair out.
All right, what's the bet?
Let's see how many people we can get to text the show and say you're ugly. If we get over 1,
and then Daryl just woke up and became 12. So yeah, nice. This is what this night's falling into. All right, let's just get people to call you ugly.
So the question is, are you going to grow your hair back out?
No, not happening.
You're done. You're done with long hair.
Who's asking the question?
Susie.
Oh, hi. So Susie's watching. How you doing, Susie? You all right? What?
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Like, it's nasty. I get a feeling like, stop doing that, B.
I'm not talking to you, man. I'm talking to my girl.
Susie, I ain't done. I mean, dang, we get there. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Wow.
Hey, Susie, then we get there. Don't do that.
See, this kind of behavior, this is why Susie calls me.
By the way, Susie made something that you would love. She did it herself, by the way, because she does, I was going to say embroidery like an idiot, but she does decals and stuff on clothing, and she made a Frisco shirt with all the players on it. Very nice. And in black.
Ooh.
Very nice jersey.
Christmas is just around the corner. I'm a size large, as you know.
Stop begging for presents. Stop begging.
What?
Susie doesn't like you, B. I'm going to tell you right now, man.
I know she doesn't. I know. Hey, fair.
I've been back home.
She does not like me.
I've been back home. We were hanging with Randy. By the way, Montreal's newest sensation almost had 300 views of her singing here last week. Way to go, Randy.
Oh, by the way, yeah, Randy, you can call me anytime as well. Felt a little chemistry last time on the show. Really enjoyed talking to you.
What chemistry? Nobody has chemistry with you, B. Nobody likes you. What chemistry? Are you serious? Wow. Oh my God. Talk about turning 12.
There it is. That's a championship belt there, my man. That's what the winners get. That's the strap. Susie, do you want to be with a mice or a man? Like this is what we're talking about here. You want to be with the guru? You want to hang out with this guy, this caramel colored fraud? You want to be with the champ?
Susie, go with him, Susie. You'll be the only person to end up with a mouse. That is a man. Go ahead. Shoot.
Look at that. There it is. I'll just
Who's
leave it
12?
right
What do you have a John Cena? Do you wear John Cena like armband?
Feels
too?
good. Sounds good.
Oh my! This is embarrassing, B.
What? You want this?
And you have it near the camera, which means you're proud of it.
Want
Like
the
you
trophy
came to the
too?
photo
Look at
shoot
that.
with it.
That's
Oh
some
my
classy
god!
shit right there. Look at that. It's the hardware. It's what you get.
Oh my
It's what you get when you
God.
dominate. Daryl, this is what you should aspire to be. Real man. Champion.
Pierre, I know, man.
Got the Heisman going. Woo!
I'm pretty sure that's it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Brothers Talk Ball Live from the Tipsy Cow in the heart of downtown Montreal, where you can get, by the way, the Tipsy Cow double burger. Forget about everything you ever thought about burgers. You're going to lose it.
Oh, really? Okay, now
Yeah.
we're getting down to the brass tacks. Is this as good as the burger from 12 Kings when they were doing it right?
And I'm not going to lie, best wings in the city. Wings are crazy. And just not the double cheese bacon burger, but the double cheese bacon burger knock you out. We got a park burger. You know what? You're from Vancouver. Get a veggie burger.
How's
Nobody will get
the beef barley soup though?
you.
You know, my beef barley soup is like it's very similar in color to the Guru. It's like a caramel sort of, it's like a chocolatey sort of brownish kind of slop. It's good.
Did you say fur brownish? Fur brown, like
Fur brownish. That's what I said.
so. I'm made of fur. Is that what you're telling me?
I said caramel.
You got that right.
Never mind.
You forgot the butterscotch, B.
I
Take
forgot
the
nothing.
belt off and go to
Forgot
bed.
nothing. I'll just keep
Ladies
that right
and
there.
gentlemen, on behalf of the Sidekick, this is me, your board-certified fantasy football and all sports guru. Brothers Talk Ball Live. We'll talk more about the food this week. I'm going to be sending out pictures of the food this week. A lot of promo this week. A lot of action going this week. Me and this guy will be back on Thursday if he's not in Seattle. If he is in Seattle, anybody in the Vancouver area, please call Customs and tell them.
Wow. Yeah, that's you know what? I'm gonna check out.
Talk to the people.
This guy's just. This is what happens when we don't have Monty because Daryl goes unchecked and the show goes downhill.
His real name.
Go, Randy. Call me.
His real name is Scott Walker Epstein. If you know what I'm saying.
Wow, really? We're going there.
No,
I like
this is what
Jeffrey
I'm
Epstein
saying.
though. He's a sharp guy.
You know how to make a call, okay? Scott Walker Epstein. Let's make it happen. Susie and Randy stay far away from him, especially when he gets there. Everybody will see you this Thursday, if not next
They
weekend.
can't resist the champion.
Terrible, terrible people. Brothers Talk Ball Live. We'll be back, kids.